Granblue Fantasy's 10th anniversary stream just aired and there were a lot of announcements and information for the main gacha game. However, we have received a lot of things to look forward to about Relink. Not only we were given a glimpse of how the Lucilius fight will be presented, but indeed it will be a difficult fight for all of us. Lots of news still needs to be discussed as a brand new character can be played soon, plus more gameplay was shown for Seofon and Tweyen. I am the Samurai and join me as I unpack it all and take a closer look to get you up to speed on everything that you need to know. The first thing that I want to talk about is the Lucilius fight that will be launched on March 14, 2024, which is already next week. Unfortunately, we did not receive any news regarding the possible quality of life changes for version 1.1.0, and they will be releasing all of the changes before the update hits. What struck me is we will be getting a new quest called the Final Vision that will eventually lead us to the Lucilius fight later on, which is a free content. This is probably a side quest that will have its standalone storyline. It seems that we'll be working on with Sandalphon as a guest character to participate in this quest, and players will be able to find him in Seed Hollow. The prerequisite of the Final Vision quest is still unknown as of now, and I am guessing it will require us or the players to complete Proto Bahamut first before players can actually participate in this quest, and we can access it via quest counter as well. This part right here is what excites me to the core, and you've read it correctly. We will be able to unlock Sandalphon later as a character when the 1.3.0 May update hits, and I am so hyped for it. I want him to be one of my mains as well since he looked darn cool, and I am pretty excited what he can offer to the table. Sadly, Cygames didn't showcase his gameplay, so what we can only do is wait for more information. In May 2024, Granblue Fantasy Relink will introduce Sandalphon as newest content along with balances and changes. Moving on to the next one is what I want to focus on is they briefly show some of the Lucilius fight mechanics and attacks. Let's do a quick breakdown while providing my thoughts on possibly how the fight will be presented. The first attack that looks like a heavy single target attack combination that will definitely deal a lot of damage or even delete us if we get caught on it. This attack starts with a shockwave and later on Lucilius will gap close to us or to the target and deal heavy sword swings. The second attack shown in the trailer are projectile attacks which explodes when it comes to contact or hits its targets. Follow up with two more source projectiles that will form a cross-like fissure. The third attack showcase was Lucilius releasing multiple massive energy orbs that will spread and hit surrounding targets. The next attack on the list is Lucilius will release a wide arching laser swipe that can possibly one-shot targets. Well, in my personal opinion, I think all of these attacks so far can one-shot us anyways, and we've already seen this attack from Versa as he does the same laser beam attack. Moving on to the next one, and this attack is pretty insane but also visually appealing and fun to watch. Lucilius will summon his swords and do multiple violent slashes to his surroundings, and make sure you will not get caught on it or else you will die like a lump of cold meat. The next attack on the list is pretty much a basic one where Lucilius will rain down orbs from above and leave puddles on the ground that will last for a short while. Finally, we've come to his first real mechanic where he will be summoning multiple orbs in the arena. By the looks of it, we need to find the right spheres tethered to Lucilius. It's not that hard to spot these tethered spheres, and I'm guessing it is an easy party wipe if we are not able to stop the mechanic. After this mechanic, we will be dealing with Lucilius weapons afterwards. One thing that caught my attention as well is Sandalphon will fight us with Lucilius, and we can notice this in the recent trailer. I'm guessing there will be several cutscenes in the entire fight where Sandalphon will be involved and deal significant damage to Lucilius. Sandalphon will behave like a regular guest character compared to Roland, for example, doing cool stuff in the background. What struck me the most is that Lucilius will have freaking phase 2, and I am pretty surprised by it. Cygames is pretty serious in making this fight the hardest of them all, and in the trailer, we can see that he evolved into a spirit form to continue the fight. Of course, I'm expecting that this phase will offer the hardest mechanics in the game, and it will take us like a long while to figure out how to survive the said mechanics. Unfortunately, no news has been revealed for the possible rewards that we can get from beating Lucilius, and we will surely be having more information next week, and I am dying to know more. But before anything else, if you are into straight to the point guides, tips and tricks like this one, or just love Japanese role-playing games and Souls-like games in general, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button and it will surely help me a lot. Join our Discord server as we are building an empire where we can help each other. When Sandalphon's pretty much hyped me to the core, Seofon and Tweyen's gameplays gave me a heart attack. Seeing them in action was a real treat, and finally we got a glimpse of their gameplays and I cannot wait to play with them. I am new to the Granblue Fantasy universe, so I didn't have that much of an idea of how these characters perform in combat or in the main gacha game, but man, these two look insanely strong, and by the looks of it, they can offer so much value to the table. As a fan of swords, Seofon really caught my attention with those flashy normal combo attacks, and it seems that he is capable of dealing super hard hitting finishers. Not only he is nimble, but he can also summon a primal beast in combat like Catalina. My guess is that Seofon will have different sets of augmented attacks, just like how Catalina works in the game, and of course these attacks are undoubtedly the strongest attacks on his kit. Moving on to Tweyen, and right off the bat, what I noticed about her is her ability to effortlessly inflict status ailments. We can see that she used a skill where she released a charge energy and paralyze the target, but what is crazy about all of this is she used a skill where she released a barrage of arrows which inflicted attack and defense down, burn, poison, and slow. How crazy that can be. I don't know about you, but I find it really broken as we can utilize her with different setups, especially when bursting down bosses. Not only her skills are broken, but she boasts insane mobility in combat, and it seems that players will find her really fluid on the battlefield. Not only she is a certified waifu, but I can't wait to see more of the things that she can do in combat. Seofon and Tweyen will be added into the roster when the 1.2.0 update hits on April 2024, along with balances and changes. Along with today's reveals, they have released the latest paid content, which I find pretty underwhelming. The emotes are pretty cool, but most of them are upgrade materials that can lessen the grind a little bit. I was a little bit disappointed since I was hoping for a cool paid content such as a new skins or costumes, since I am a fan of these. I find joy in wearing new costumes for my characters, and in my opinion, it does add more appeal to the overall experience. After the paid content, a possible major stream will be aired on April 25th, and we will likely be getting major story continuation, and I am guessing it is paid content. But I might be wrong though. There is a slim chance that they will be giving it for free, but again, it's pure speculation at this point. That's everything you need to know, and also these are the things that I think are the highlights of Cygames' latest anniversary stream. Let me know what you think about the upcoming Lucilius fight, or are you excited about the new characters so far like me? Let me know your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the channel as I will be covering more updates like this soon, and I will catch you on the next one.